Good.
Okay, baby. 14 October 2018. Legendary Jeff Davis show, baby. Worldwide. Out here in Dallas, Texas. Behind me here, Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. Now, I've been studying the Federal Reserve Bank for 30 years. So, this is an Jeff Davis show exclusive. It don't get no better than this will be the greatest YouTube on planet Earth. Now, first off, the Federal Reserve Bank was created December 13th, 1913. Woodrow Wilson was the president, and on his deathbed stated that he had betrayed his country with the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. Basically what that did was turn control of the U.S. national currency system, interest-free currency system, over to a handful of private banking institutions. The Rothschild, World Banking Empire, Evelyn and Jacob, and as Sir Mayor Rothschild once said, allow me to control the money of a nation. I care not who makes its laws. So that's what happened to America. Basically, America was conquered by international bankers on December 13th, 1913. And there's been many politicians and many people that will that will agree with that. Now, I want to make it perfectly clear. The vast majority of these people working in that building behind me have absolutely no idea what the hell's going on. They're just sitting there processing checks and things of this nature. So they don't know. In fact, this particular location here, this Fed Bank of Dallas, actually has public tours during the week. The people come in and take tours and stuff. Now, the people in here and the public tours, that's the publicly approved Federal Reserve Bank information. What the Jeff Davis show is exposing here today is the non-publicly approved Federal Reserve Bank information. Now, there's absolutely no question whether you believe the Rothschilds and the Morgans and the Harrimans, the big banking institutions are behind this bank. There's absolutely no question that the Federal Reserve Bank controls the United States economy. There's no question about that. So when these politicians go on here with their little flimsy little tax cut bullshit, stuff like this, as long as the Federal Reserve Bank and the IRS, the Federal Reserve Bank Collection Agency, exist, we're all slaves to these bankers or to the Federal Reserve Bank, whoever you think's behind it. The IRS, like I say, is their collection agency. So everybody really is debt slaves to the Federal Reserve Bank and the IRS. So, and they control the U.S. economy, period, by rigging interest rates, printing paper money that's devaluing. They control the U.S. economy, regardless of what these so-called economists on CNN and Fox and New York Times, these Council on Foreign Relations people, their job is to divert attention away from how the Federal Reserve Bank controls the United States economy. And I'll tell you just how bad this is with the Council on Foreign Relations, who in 1919 was formed with J.P. Morgan and Paul Warburg and John Rockefeller. Council on Foreign Relations is a part of this group because the Jerome Powell, the publicly approved Federal Reserve Chairman, is a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. So see, there's ties in, even though Jerome Powell's not running anything. He's just a publicly approved disinformation hack. The real power lies with the 5 sons of the Rothschild banking empire, the Morgan banks, J.P. Morgan, Chase. That's where the real power lies with these Harriman the Harriman banks, who all serve the Rothschilds. So this is a Rothschild operation. Now, by having all of these central banks, you have 12 of them here in the United States, and you have them all over the world, and all but 3 of them, according to reports, are Rothschild-controlled banks, and that is Iran, North Korea, and Cuba. So all the rest of these private central banks, whether you're talking China, Russia, India, Canada, who actually has the Queen of England picture on their currency, they all operate under these Rothschild, Harriman banking institutions. So you can imagine how these people have been able over the decades to, by robbing and slaughtering people, because that's what they do. They finance wars, they finance drug wars, infrastructure, welfare, detention camps for immigrants, prisons. These people are all financing all that, profiting from all that. So you can imagine the power and the wealth these people possess. They literally have nearly unlimited world resources with these private, with these central banks and the World Bank and the IMF and all their other schemes. So that's it, baby. I mean, it's 14 October 2018. This is a Jeff Davis show / decorated staff sergeant, United States Air Force veteran, exposing the central and world international bankers who have conquered America and the world. So, like I say, baby, this is the Worldwide Jeff Davis Show exclusive. It don't get no better than this. 14 October 2018. Peace out, baby.